Now we are going to create a freeze frame animation with a time remapping. Let's just see the example.
No, stop! Don't come in here!
Shut up, leave me alone.
Eris, you're gonna get Guy Ritchie's disease!
Select the files I gave you, the 3 files, and load them. And drop down MP3 file on the composition. You can make a same size with your composition. And set the point you want to freeze. I want to select this point. And press Command D or Control D to duplicate this layer. I want to trim in this point, so you can press Option or Alt left bracket. So Alt left bracket or Option left bracket, you can trim it. And I want to freeze this point, so mouse right button on your layer, go to time, select freeze frame. Then you can see this scale keyframe. That means these frames are freezed. And select the pen tool to create a mask. You can trace the character like this. And close the eye below the layer, hide it in a minute. And search for the threshold effect and drop down on your freeze layer like this and adjust value as much as you want. And press Ctrl Y to make a solid layer and select the color you want, because we are going to create a pop art style artwork with this. And then drag down on the layer below the layer and make a mask again. And select the freeze layer and go to blending mode. You can select the blending mode, multiply. Then you can hide your white background. Do you remember that? Press Ctrl or Command Y to create another solid layer. Select the color that you want and move down to the layer and make a mask again. I want a mask on his eye, and do the same way as much as you want. Press Command Y or Control Y to create a solid layer and move it and make a mask again. Yeah, that's it. You create pop-up style artwork like this. Open the eye of bottom layer, select the solid layer, 3 solid layers, and press Command left bracket or Control left bracket to trim them. Select the grunge JPG file and drop down on your timeline for the background and reduce the size and search for threshold again. Apply threshold effect on the grunge layer again and adjust the value as much as you want. And search for a hue saturation effect and drop down on the grunge layer and checkbox the colorize and adjust to hue and lightness saturation as much as you want. And press the Option left bracket or Alt left bracket to trim this layer. I'm gonna make a parent and child relationship between the layers. The first layer can be the parent, so select the repeat, drop down on the first layer like this. Press S to make a scale animation. a little bit increase the size. Select the two keyframes and press F9 to make easy to make your animation smoother. Select the grunge layer and go to scale shape tool and drag the grunge layer to create a mask like this. You can see the mask option over there, and make a keyframe on the mask path and select the selection tool, select its anchor point and drag down left to below side of this composition and move your time indicator and select this anchor point again. Make your anchor point like this. Then you can make a mask path animation. And select the two keyframes, press F9 to make it easy. Press A and press U to send your layer like this. And this is can be parent again. The grunge layer can be child, so drop down your whip tip on the first layer like this. And select the first layer, press R to make a rotation animation. A little bit. I want to increase this layer's size a little bit more. Press the spacebar to see the RAM preview. I want to split this bottom layer. So if you want to split this layer, you can press Command Shift D or Control Shift D. So select this layer and press Command Shift D like this. Move your timeline a little bit backwards to trim the layers. I want at this point select all layers and press Alt or Option right bracket and move this layer to this time indicator that you can connect them. I adjust this layer's position a little bit more. So you made a freeze frame title animation.